Hey guys, it's Shawnee and I'm back with an episode of Shawnee's Lab. So let's talk about Chloe Bailey and how people basically just won't let her breathe. So people claim that they hated hated her last single. Um, I actually really enjoyed the single. People feel like it was over sexualized. They feel like it didn't really show off her vocal talents. But this is my thing. She has great music and great songs with her sister that actually does show off her great vocal talent. She does covers where she always shows off her vocal talent. She's a writer, a producer, singer, actress, a dancer. She's a quadruple threat. So she can't have fun with the single, just showing off her body, having fun, playful vocals, playful lyrics. Is she not allowed to do that? Why keep bossing like I do? Why keep flossing like I do? Lord have mercy is what I say to y'all for not leaving the poor girl alone. Like any and everything she does is criticized, is heavily looked at under a microscope, and I get it. She's under Beyonce, so there's a pedestal put on her. There's expectations, but just because y'all created an idea of who Chloe Bailey should be in your head doesn't mean that she's actually that person. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't make your own assumptions about a person and then you live that in your head and then they're not living up to your inside your head expectations. Like get out of your head. She's her own person. She's her own woman. She's a young black woman. She's also still very young. Like she's still learning herself. Probably just coming into her sexuality. You can tell she isn't really that confident. She's learning how to be confident. Like let the girl live. Like any and everything the girl does, people are breathing down her back. They criticize her singles. They criticize who she hangs out with. They criticize her outfits. They criticize anything she say. That can be quite annoying, and that's also very nerve-wracking because it's going to become a point in time where she'll pull a Normani and stop getting on social media. She'll stop updating. She'll stop interacting with her fans because if people feel like, they're not getting the response that they want or necessarily need, then they'll give up. Like, it's annoying for people to keep constantly and constantly criticizing everything that you do. Like, the poor girl can't even go out with a friend and have fun without people claiming that she's on a date. Poor girl can't even post photos of herself on social media about people saying that, it's cringeworthy. She's crying for attention. She needs attention. But isn't this the same thing y'all claim that Normani doesn't do? That she doesn't interact with her fans? That's why I said, you can't. People are fickle. People are ridiculous. People are just fucking retarded. And y'all spend too much time on social media. Get off of it. Get out of your head. Stop making expectations of these artists, in your head and then assuming that that's who they are as a person. Like I said, Chloe is still really young. And like I said, she's very, very talented. She has a lot more to offer, Let the girl have fun. Like, what was wrong with the Have Mercy single? Somebody please explain. I like the beat. I thought the lyrics was pretty catchy. It was, it's a fun song. It was like a nice, fun summer radio song. Like, I don't get why it was so heavily criticized. Like, if she was a different type of artist with a different type of skin tone, I bet you it wouldn't be as heavily criticized. Like, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of people making a big deal out of everything that she does because it becomes, it's like y'all picking on her at this point. Like, stop picking the poor girl apart. Like, if you're not a fan of her, if you feel like she's doing too much, you feel like she's over-sexualizing herself, then don't pay attention to her. But it's really not necessary to keep tearing the poor girl down. Like, that's bullying at this point, in my opinion. Like, that's bullying. Like, you're bullying the hell out of the girl. And that's why I like that Normani pays people dust. And that's why I said you can tell that Chloe really isn't that confident because she feels the need to respond and, she gets in her feelings about it, which is understandable because these are supposed to be your fans and you expect your fans to, to love you no matter what. But it's like she can't do anything right. Like, it's like people want her to be one way, but she's another way. And like I said, this is what happens when you create an idea of someone in your own head and they don't live up to those expectations. Like, that's your fault. Like, y'all don't know her personally. You don't. Just be a fan of her music, be a fan of her acting, and whatever endeavors or projects, or don't. But please stop tearing the poor girl apart and saying that she's this and she's that and she's this and she's that because it's becoming annoying. And like I said, it's looking like it's bullying. Like, for people to be like, oh, she's too talented for this and too talented for that, but you're acting like she doesn't have songs and videos and, accolades that does show off, what a great talent she is. That is out there. If you don't like the new stuff, then go to the old stuff and just wait for something new to come out, and then fairly criticize that. But please, please, please stop making it seem like, everything she does is over-sexualized. And like I said, she's still young. She's just coming into her sexuality. If you had a body like hers and a face like hers and you weren't that confident, you wouldn't know what to do either. Which is why I'm glad she's under somebody like Beyonce, because I hope Beyonce can help, you know. Like Beyonce went through media training, so I hope that she puts Chloe and Halle through media training so that, you know, they know how to speak in interviews, they know what to post on social media, what not to post on social media. And like I said, because people are so invested in people's personal lives and on social media, it's hard to know, you know, what to post, when to post, how to post it, when to post it, because you don't know. People are fickle. Sometimes they're with it, sometimes they aren't with it. Like, but like I said, I'm tired of people just tearing the poor girl apart. Like, please stop. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Are you interested in her new album? You know, did you really think that Have Mercy single was that bad? Do you really feel like she's crying out for attention? Like, you know, how do we know this is her? How do we know she's not being told to do this by her team, her camp? Like, we just don't know. Everybody can't be Doja Cat, damn it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think.